All right, so we have quite a few pre-startup lawyers reach out to us when they're looking to start their law firms, and sometimes the question of, I'm planning to name my company, my law firm, this name, and can you help us design a logo? And by the way, what do you think about the name? 9 out of 10 cases, the name is last name law firm, or last name and last name law firm, or last name, comma, last name, comma, last name law firm. Or, God forbid, last name, comma, last name, comma, last name, and last name. I think law firms are unique, and lawyers are unique, that most of you are in this mode of naming your law firms by your last names. For branding and for growing your business, it is probably one of the worst things that you can do. Let me explain. And by the way, when you immediately dismiss what I just said and think, well, what about all those behemoths, the humongous law firms that are named after their founders or managing partners? What about them? Trust me when I say this, they grew to be very large, not because of their names, but despite their names. Let me explain. If I was starting a law firm today, first of all, I would pick one niche to focus on. For example, family law. I would find if there is an even tighter sub-niche within that niche, like father's rights, and name my law firm, like I recently came across a law firm, recent law firm. They just started a year and a half ago, called The Real Father's Rights. Amazing branding. Here's why. It tells people exactly who they serve and what they do, right? Somebody who is looking for a law firm, a father who may be going through divorce or custody battle, looking for a lawyer, when they see The Real Father's Rights, what do you think they're going to think of that name? Or Johnson and Burson. Which one do you think they would naturally gravitate toward? The Real Father's Rights or Johnson and Burson? The Real Father's Rights. Why? Because it speaks to them. It speaks to their need. So if I was starting a law firm today, I would name it exactly what my law firm is going to do and who it's going to work for. So if you're looking to do criminal defense law, name it. Defending your legal rights, or Criminal Defense Lawyers Chicago, or something else that's going to tell people exactly what you do. If you're going to start estate and probate law, name it that. Find a name that's going to easily connect with your target audience. Better yet, before you name your law firm, reach out to a high-performance marketing company like mine, Grow Law Firm, and ask us to do research and help you come up with a name that frequently comes up in search, as in people are already searching for those words in Google, like The Real Father's Rights. I bet a lot of people are looking for father's rights in custody, father's rights in divorces, etc. We can help you find those keywords that people look for and probably help you find an amazing domain. Then you just name it that. You may think, but wouldn't I pigeonhole myself to be just this? Just focus on, in this example, just father's rights? Yeah, you would. And by the way, you'll make a heck of a lot more money faster if you focused on a very, very tight niche that has plenty of demand. Trust me, there are a lot of fathers who are going through divorces. You can make a ton of money working with that sub-niche rather than just being generalist. Johnson and Burson. We do estate and probate, family law, criminal defense, and personal injury. If you're not a specialist, and I know lawyers are not supposed to use the word specialist, if you do not have one thing that you focus on, growing will be faster. I know you're probably thinking that so many lawyers band together to share costs because it's easier to grow when you have few lawyers under the same roof. You'll share referrals, etc., etc., etc. Trust me when I say this. It's actually not my quote, but it's a great quote. And it goes like this. The riches are in the niches. Find a niche that you're really going to enjoy serving and focus on that. Your marketing will become easier. Your sales will become easier. Yes, you do sell. Lawyers sell, just like doctors do, just like all the other professional service providers. We all sell. So marketing will become easier because it's tightly focused on one large, it should be large, group. Sales will become easier because you'll know all of the questions that your prospective clients can ask you, and you will have all of the preemptive comebacks to those questions or response to those questions, your operations will become easier because you're going to know within a couple of years 95% of what you need to know to successfully practice law in that niche. Your hiring and recruitment and training will become easier because you just specialize in that one thing. Everything will become easier if you become a specialist. So be the specialist, name your law firm right, reach out to us or any other high-performance marketing company. They'll help you figure out what to name it, and you're going to do great. Thanks for watching.